Welcome to Black News. Art exhibit showed Saturday here before 16,232 patrons. A joyous Bahamian virtuoso on a student visa performed it. Anyone who likes basketball served with beauty and electricity could derive goosebumps from it. By the 131st game of his Oklahoma career that will conclude in his Final Four dreamland because of an 80-68 win over Oregon in the West Region Final, Buddy Hield had become a rare concoction. He had combined type of preparation, advanced know-how and shooting otherworldliness that even his stomach went calmed. After he anticipated waking up at 5 a.m. with butterflies that told him, "It's going to be real," he came to Honda Center and looked like a man who could handle the moment from the get-go. He beautified the early part of the first half with three-point shots that looked sure and landed even surer. He served as his usual kinetic force without the ball to reconfigure doomed plays and free up teammates. He made the stat sheet churn with 37 points on 13 for 20 shooting, 8 for 13 from three-point yonder, 5 for 6 in the first half. As that first half wound down, then, it fitted that Hield had the ball way out up top. He backed up a little. He shot from Stephen Curry County. It splashed down with 5 seconds left, and the number 2 seeded Sooners had a 48-30 halftime lead over the number 1 Ducks. After that, I looked straight at Kobe Bryant, in the second row, Hield said, and he saluted me afterward, so that was my favorite one. Told that some of the defeated Ducks compared him to Bryant, Hield said, "I'm not Kobe Bryant, and I'm not that special yet." With a near romp emerging in the region final from an enticing match of two entertaining teams, Oklahoma, 29-7, reached its first Final Four since 2002 and 5th overall. It also became the first athletic program to reach both the basketball Final Four and the newfangled football Final Four in the same calendar year. It gave coach Lon Kruger his second Final Four berth and first in 22 years, 4 months before Kruger and Oregon coach Dana Altman embark on a Scotland golfing tour that exemplifies their 3 decades of friendship. When your very, very, very good friend is on the other bench, it takes a little bit from this because you know how he feels, Kruger said. Mostly, though, it gave Altman a very ready answer if someone asked what Oklahoma presented that the first 37 Oregon opponents did not. "Buddy," Altman said. Hield decorated the opening minutes with 3 three-point shots, one of them a preposterous matter from the left corner with Oregon's Elgin Cook attached to his skin, and from there through the half, Oklahoma used a rebounding advantage wrung partly from the attention on Hield to carve leads of 24-13. 37-21 and 45-26, its defense prevented Oregon, 31-7, the pretty freedom that marked its 82-68 win over Duke on Thursday night. Altman lamented the rebounding, which stood 23-10 at halftime. Yet perhaps with the sense of Hield's presence, the Pacific 12 champions looked dry on their shots. They got to halftime making 2 of 10 from three-point range to Oklahoma's 10 for 14. The glittering exhibit continued. In the 3rd minute of the second half, there came an eye-popping, 123-second stretch of Hield's mastery. Having treated Oregon to the familiarity of his three-point shots, he went on a drive inside for a streaming layup, moved across the lane and backed up slightly for a 15-footer, made a fadeaway shot near the foul line and then made another turn of beautiful lunacy, a three-point shot from left of center, out near Disneyland, that ratcheted the score to 59-41 with 15:55 left. From there, it looked like Kansas or Villanova could re-upload the Hield films to study for a national semifinal, with both dread and wonder. "My confidence level is so high," Hield said, but he lauded his teammates repeatedly, including the 3 other seniors who have played 104 consecutive games together, honing a rare cohesion. "As a kid you dream about having games like this, but I just thank my teammates and coaching staff that they put me in a position to make shots. Those shots, in turn, took the life out of Oregon," he said, and later on Cook sat at his locker and told again and again of the perils of guarding Hield. "He's a great player. He's a tremendous athlete. He's scoring in a ton of ways. He shoots the ball from deep." Moments prior, with 4:21 left, Hield had treated the audience to one more outrageous three-point shot, one that seemed to loiter in the sky before dropping through.